Okay, so what we're going to be talking about in this episode is you're going to be finding out the biggest secret in terms of marketing on Facebook, what return on investment really means, and how to actually effectively spend your time when you're marketing online so you're not wasting your time, not wasting your weekends, not wasting your afternoons, and not spending money with budgets that you don't need to. And with regards to budgets, if you're one of those people that tells me all the time that you don't have a marketing budget, then you need to watch this, okay? Enjoy. If you run a business, you probably spend some of your time on social media already. What I'm betting is about 90% of you out there are probably doing it wrong. Not that you're not doing the wrong thing on social, you might be posting, you might be engaging with people, you might be doing some really great content, but there's two things that you need to know. What is the ROI of your campaign? What is the ROI of your social in general? And I mean return on investment. You need to get a return on your social. And the second is, what's the strategy? Where are you actually going with it? What's the end game? If you're just on social, creating content, talking to people, getting kudos because you've got more likes, that doesn't mean anything. You're wasting your time and you're wasting your money. At the very, very least, look at your time as being worth minimum wage, okay? On that basis, look at how many hours you're spending, log how many hours you're spending on social media, and apply minimum wage at the very least to it, and then look on the return you're getting within your company. And that return better be more than what it'd be getting if you're getting a minimum wage, because otherwise you might as well just go to McDonald's now and pack it all in and get a minimum wage job and do it that way. What should you do? What is the main importance? Well, measuring your campaigns, working out a strategy, figuring out what the end game is going to be. What are you doing? Why are you doing it? For a business reason. So, for instance, I need to sell more shoes. Okay, so everything you're doing with social needs to be geared towards that selling. Yes, there's a whole element of engagement, which is the most important thing with Twitter, targeted posts, which is the most important thing with Facebook, getting those right. But just an example, and there'll be a whole other video about organic posting and Facebook, and that'll be coming up probably, like, I'll pop it up like here. Chris, you need to sort that. I'm actually and then also I'm going to do at some point a video on Instagram, which will be here, and a video on Pinterest, which will be here. Now you need to sort of animate a load of stuff because we won't have done those videos yet. So let's make Chris loads of work. That sounds fun. So organic posts on Facebook as an example. If you are currently have a small, medium enterprise, small business, which is this is the most important for you guys. If you have one of these businesses and you are posting onto your Facebook page things like, don't forget, we're the best accountancy practice in the country, or don't forget, we sell the sexiest shoes in the country. That's not even going out to your followers, okay? Just get this into your head. EdRank's algorithm with Facebook means that it goes to about 3 to 5% of people that follow you. When people say, oh yeah, well, I'm just going to boost posts that are successful, that means nothing. All marketing is maths, and we need to figure this out and make sure that the return on investment and the cost per acquisition, so the cost per sale, adds up. And we can do this through marketing in terms of working out what it costs per click and working it all back to how much does that cost you per sale. But you need to do that for your time as well. If you're spending 20 hours a week at minimum wage, I can't do the maths, but it's this much. Therefore, you need to be selling at least that many products. With your organic posting and the way that EdgeRank works, I was just talking about a second ago, it means that you're not getting a good sample set. It's not even going out to all your followers. Stop posting organically on your Facebook page. Stop posting to the stream. Stop trying to engage people because it's not going to work. Just stop it altogether. The only thing you need to do, or the only thing that we do, the only thing I'd ever recommend is to keep it updated every now and then to show that you're an active company and show some things that are going on within the business. Show people the personal side of your business. Don't try and sell to them. What you can do though, if you're saying, well, I want to get to people on Facebook, I've got a good following, great, you can do this. You can do this right now. You can get in front of every single one of your followers straight after this video, whilst you're watching this video. Minimize it, put it over there and just listen to me. Go to the Manage Adverts tab and create an advert. Create the post as if you would post it anyway, but then target it to all of your followers and set a fairly low maximum cost per click, so the most you'll pay for someone to click on it, and then set it live. Then that means that right now, instantly, it'll go out to all of your followers because you've paid for it to do so. But what's the really interesting part is you haven't paid anything yet because no one's clicked on it. So you're going out to everyone and it's cost you nothing, just the same as doing it organically. But when people do engage with you, it will cost some money, and that's okay because they're engaging with you. Make sure your content is right. Make sure it's geared towards your purpose. Make sure it's geared towards making sales. If it is, then why the hell do you care about paying 10p per click if that click is worth a £50 sale on a handbag or whatever you're doing? Set it so that it's not organic. Go through the advertising structure. We'll do a whole video on this, as I said before. That's a way of using the social media platforms effectively and using your time effectively. If you're the owner of the business, then you are spending your time maybe in your weekends and your evenings doing your social media while you should be actually focusing on the business, or you might have a marketing person within the business or someone that's been forced to do social media within the business because no one else can. You're paying their wages, so what's their hourly rate? If you're doing it in your evenings, what's an hour with your kids worth to you? Make sure you're spending your time right. Completely advocate social media is one of the best marketing platforms. Doing it correctly, it's the most powerful, most cost-effective, most targeted marketing that we can do. It's changed the face of the world, and there's still SMEs that haven't quite caught up yet and haven't got it right. We're gonna try and help you. That's the whole point of this. What is the ROI of your campaign? What is the ROI of your social in general? You need to get a return on your social. What's the strategy? Where are you actually going with it? What's the end game? Stop posting organically on your Facebook. Go to the Manage Adverts tab and create an advert. Create the post as if you would post it anyway, but then target it to all of your followers. Really appreciate feedback on anything. This is the first one in the series. We're gonna be doing them every week. Me and Chris, who's behind the camera. Shout out to Chris. Subscribe if we're on YouTube. We're going to be putting it on Facebook as well. Follow us on Facebook. We're going to be putting it on Stitcher for Android as a podcast, and hopefully on iTunes as well. So follow us, let us know your feedback, do whatever, just engage, let's have a conversation, ask some questions, #BanterTalk, and we'll see you soon.